So it's Saturday, and it's raining.
All day.
All day, but what are we doing?
Yard tailing.
We're going to some yard sales anyway.
Dude, wake up. Move your horse.
I know, serious. He's from New York. What the hell are you doing here in Jersey?
I need to relax.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to give it a shot. What do you got? You got like...
There's a town-wide.
With
that's rain or
four
shine.
sales?
Well, those are the only 4 that listed it on Craigslist.
Okay.
It's rain or shine though.
And then 2 sales.
And then these 2, this top one is a church, and the bottom one is an estate, so they'll be indoors.
Right.
But they don't start until 10.
Yeah, and it's 9:12, as you can see.
It's already late, maybe.
We don't even care. We're just like, maybe we'll get lucky. You know, we'll find something good. I don't even want to spend hardly any money. You know, it's like it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Well, it's also a madhouse usually when things first start. So you know, you hope to just find the stuff that other people overlook, or
I just find I just find whatever. I don't care.
I don't.
It'd be nice to find a huge chunk of gold, but everybody's like, "What are you doing to find a huge chunk of gold?"
I found gold at the state
end of the day, you know.
Right next to the guy digging through the case with a loop.
That's right.
And
He's
I
like
found a gold
looking at some tiny little
with
thing.
The costume jewelry, and I just came up and said how much, and they said $10.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right on that. They'll be looking with a loop at the tiniest little thing, going like, is there a gold mark? And they'll just miss the big thing that doesn't. Like they go, oh, that can't be gold. It's fucking like huge, you know. But all right, anyway, here we're off, and hopefully we'll find some cool stuff. Yay! All right, here's what I got today. Today's Saturday, kind of rainy out. I probably could have gotten way more stuff. Probably would have got some way better prices. I actually missed out on this wonderful lot of Nintendo 64 games, and I walked up and it was sold as I was like reaching out to put my little paws on it. Those are sold. I'm like, oh great, okay. Anyway, I did get a bunch of good stuff, and I think I did good again. Even with the rain, everything I bought, I'm going to make money on. I can't go wrong. It's all good in the hood. What did I get? $178 in spendings by me. Let me just start. Okay, no video games because I missed them. You know, and there was really only about I went to about 7 sales today. Elmwood Park had a townwide, I think. And because of the rain, only a few of them stood open. And I kept running into this someone I know, and we were like, he was like, oh, you again? And he kept trying to send me to Washington Street. You know when you try and send somebody in a different direction? You're like, go there. There's a bunch of sales there. I'm like, dude, I'm just going to, you know, whatever. If I see you, I see you. We buy differently. Don't sweat it. But this is the only thing I bought that's game related at all today, and this is a PSP charger. I need this. I have like 2 chargers. I was going to go on eBay and buy them. They charged me $3 for them, and I probably would have paid 4 or 5. But normally, if I go somewhere and they tell me more than 3, I'm like, screw it. I'll just go on eBay and I'll buy like 10 of them, and they'll be like $2.50 a piece. So I don't have to pay 5 a piece for them if I don't want to. But $3 was fine because I need one, and if the PSP works, great. I can sell it. If it doesn't work, I'll just give it to Daryl and he can fix it. Whatever. All right, that's the only game-related thing I got today. I'll do the jewelry last because that's the best stuff. CDs, I got some good CDs. At this sale, the CDs were $1. No, these were 2 for $1. This was a sale where I missed out on the Nintendo 64, and I know other stuff. They had a lot of cool stuff, but I only want what I want lately, so whatever. Let me just go through this. Janis Joplin, these are 50 cents. Beatles, obviously. The Temptations' Greatest Hits. Simon and Garfunkel. REO Speedwagon. Carpenters. Meatloaf. 60 Sock Hop. Yanni. You know what's funny? Crap. I was going to do a joke. What does this sound like to you? Is it Yanni or what's the other one? Oh, damn it. All right, I'm back and I can do my joke. I had to Google it. This is how unimpressed I was with that stuff. Anyway, I got these 2 Laurel CDs. Normally, I wouldn't buy Laurel CDs. I am not a big fan of Laurel music, but at 50 cents a piece, how can you go wrong with Yanni music? Laurel isn't the greatest performer to most people. Yanni isn't an easy sell, but a lot of people do like Laurel, so whatever. And you tell me what his name sounds like. Do you hear Laurel? A lot of people say, and I mean, his name is Laurel, so if you hear Yanni, I don't know, you tell me. Anyway, George Harrison, Frank Sinatra, The Police, and Roy Orbison. All right, I'm probably going to do a goofy video after. All right, I got some records. They're all in decent shape. The records were $1 a piece. This was at a different sale. I'll just go through them. And one of my friends went to the sale and he was like, I want to buy this stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I do flea markets. I can sell this stuff for $4 for you. Sinatra. This is sealed, Daryl. I'm just going to give this to you because it's sealed. A little dog-chewed Sinatra. Come swing with me. The dog, again, must have got at this Sinatra. I believe this is a sealed Frankie Avalon. Daryl, you're just getting that. Here's a Bobby Darin. It's still got the plastic on it. It's not sealed. Dream with Dean. More Encore of Golden Hit the Platters. And an Elvis, Aloha via satellite. This is actually a really cool cover. I don't know. You know, there's just freaking Elvis in space, like moving his hips. A few years later, he wouldn't be able to move his hips like that, I'm sure. And then I got these books. These books were 50 cents a piece. I mean, come on. Sinatra, Alan Frank. Sinatra, Sessions with Sinatra. The Great Heavyweights. I bought this book because I had to round out, by Henry Cooper. I had to round out, they were 50 cents a piece, so I had to round it out to $1. Sessions with Sinatra. Okay. And then this Sinatra book, An American Classic by John Rockwell. I'm doing the name so I can actually just, well, when I do the search on them, I'm sure they're not worth anything. Same sale. You know what? This I'm probably going to give as a gift to someone. I'm sure it has almost no value, but I know someone who this would have sentimental value to because he's a big Sinatra fan. Nick, I know you're not watching, but that's for you. Nick doesn't watch my videos. He's very busy. he's doing acting and comedy and stuff. Nick, Impersonation Films. Subscribe to that fool. He needs it. You know, make him contribute more on YouTube. That would be nice. All right, Opalescent Hobnail Vase. I don't remember who makes this. It's not Fenton. It's somebody else. But it was $1. You know, I could put this in the showcase for $5. This stack of high bias CD. They say CDs, but it's like here it says Performance Ultimate CD Performance. I don't even know what they're talking about. It's a cassette. Unless they're going cassette disc. But it's just high bias. Metal. That's what you want. You want metal. This I bought at this kind of like church. It was kind of a Korean church. We have a lot of Korean churches where I live. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people who are Korean and also Christian. And they were raising money for, I think it was for people in Uganda. I'm not really sure what's going on in Uganda right now. We got enough of our own mess going on here. But I suppose it's to help people who are hungry? You know, who knows. All right. Got that. At the first sale where I missed out on the games, which, like, I'm going to be moaning and groaning about that for, like, I don't know, the rest of the day. I bought these for $5. It's got the charge and everything. The guy says it works. It just needs battery. At the Korean church sale, I got this necklace. Marie was very unimpressed with it. I thought it was nice. But she says that the beads are probably like dyed coral. She says these are new. And I'm like, yeah, but whatever. But these are still... But it was only $2, you know? I think she can get it. She doesn't seem to think that this could be silver. Which maybe it isn't. I don't know. But, I don't know. For $2, I was like, you know what? Who cares? I'm just buying it. Beatles. I don't know what this is. Because it's in Japanese. Takuma Japan Communications. But it was, and there's no USP. But I needed to round out $1, and I'm like, screw it, I'll take it. Sometimes CDs like this could be worth like $20, $30, don't know. And then I didn't realize this, but I was getting, there's Aladdin, Lion King. That's like a Japanese version, I guess. Maybe Korean, beats me. Lilo and Stitch, Pocahontas. Normally I wouldn't buy this. Beauty and the Beast, Fantasia. And this was a 1-2 Fantasia. Because they were 50 cents a piece, people like Disney music. I like to buy stuff that people like and make them happy. I like to see people happy. I'm a nice guy. I'm nice like that. I didn't really see this when I was buying it, but this one has like a major chip. But the guy was like, just take these for $1, and I was like, oh, okay. And, you know, I think these are probably Martha Stewart, because I don't think they're old. But I got 3 good ones, and they were only $1. Let's see. This Mickey Mouse thing, they only charge us $5. The guy says it's broke. But we don't see anything wrong with it, so whatever. Marie's going to check it out. For $5, we figured, you know, if it's good, it's good, great. If it's not, we're helping the church, which is a nice thing for us to do. I got these bowls, and this is obviously Pyrex, and I don't know what you call those things. They look like paisley, but I know they're not. You know, it's just some kind of flour. It's cream color, maybe it's creamware, but this one is blue, so that one doesn't really go with it. It's the same size bowl. And this one is blue, so these two bowls go together, right? And then I think this one matches. No, that's blue. So basically I have, I think, 3 out of 4 set here. I don't know if you could see it, but there it is again in blue. So I got a mismatch and 3, but I think he was like, it was $5 a set, and I was going to buy it, and the guy just wanted to get rid of it, so he says, just give me $2. I'm like, oh, okay, because I said, Marie, should I buy this for $5? And she's like, who cares? I'm like, yeah, you're kind of right. Why am I bothering? But and then he goes, $2. I'm like, so I was going to put it back because Marie's like, and I'm like this. He goes, you can have it for $2, and I'm like, and I took it. So anyway, the best thing I got today, I guess I'll save for last. I got this little. It's probably in one of these bags or something. I got there was a little pile of earrings. It was dark. It was in this sale. So Marie took them hoping that some would be gold, right? But none of them are gold except for this stick pin, and this turns out to be gold. But it's only 10 karat, so it's not a lot of gold, probably like $10, right? This, I don't think she could find the mark on it. You know, let me put on my strong glasses. I'm going to do jewelry now. All right. All right. Yeah, I don't really see a mark on it. Well, there's some kind of mark there. It's like a weird... That's a mark. I see a fish. Nah, there's a mark there. I got to show it to her. I'll say there's a mark for sure. She thinks maybe it's like gold overlay and silver, whatever. I don't even know what she paid for that. I know I bought this stuff, and this was basically... These are 14 karat gold, like clasp and small beads, and they had 10 of them, and they said they were $5 each. I said, oh, how much for all of them? And they were like, give me 3 each, so I wound up paying $30 for them. But, okay, if anybody's watching this and they know for sure, back in the day when gold was really expensive, little beads like this could be worth like $1, and they're super light and very crushable. I could just like go like that and just crush it with my fingernail, right? But back in the day when gold was at its height, these teeny little beads, right? And this one's like this one's a triple strand. These teeny little beads, right, would be worth about $1 a piece. Now this one has 52 beads in it. So say they're only worth like 50 cents a piece, these teeny little beads. And I got the class. Potentially at least $25 in gold. I could be totally wrong though. If I'm wrong and you guys know better, just say no, you idiot. You don't even know what you're talking about. See this? It's got a 14K clasp on it, no gold beads, you know. So the gold clasp is probably like $4 or whatever. Let me put this here. This one didn't have any, but, oh God. All right. Oops. I'm wearing super glasses. Okay. This one, it's got, but that's a nice clasp. See, she didn't see this. Because Mary's like, why are you bothering with that? But if that when I open that up, it's going to say 14K on that little band part. So, you know, that's probably like at least $4 or $5 in gold alone. And then it's the same thing here. There's like little hematite beads, and there's a little clasp. I got to loop it, but I'm almost positive that'd be 14K. You get these sometimes at yard sales, and see, there's at least a dozen or more beads there. So it's the same thing. Like, I have to look and see what we're gonna like. See, okay, this one. Hold on. This one, no beads, but there's a clasp. And I wish I could, let me see. Okay, ooh, dang it. I got these freaking paws and just dropping stuff. It's not that I'm weak, it's just that, you know. All right, look, the original price I had on that, well, unless that's 30 inches, forget it then. All right. Okay, you can't see it, or you may be able to see it, but it says very clearly there. Let me just try and get there. Can you see it? It says 14K. 14K, stupid motorcycle making all that noise while I'm trying to talk to you guys. All right, and the same with this. Like I said, there were 10 of them. That's what I counted. This has beads, a clasp. There was only one, and I think it's this one, that I believe either had no gold, unless it has a clasp. And then these are probably onyx and freshwater pearl. It's all freshwater pearls. You got to really look with the loop at this stuff. Yeah, see there. Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but right there it says 14K. So that's why, you know, I'm like, oh, just who cares? Just buy it. You know, you can't go wrong. You're gonna make money. But she's true. She says, well, this stuff is hard to sell, and I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it, because she's right. You know, we take stuff to the flea market. Oh, one of these is super long. You know, she was like, well, how about I just buy this one? I'm like, nah, I told them I'd take them all. I said, look, they got gold in it. Look how long that one is. Look at that. That's got to be at least 50 inches? At least? Like, maybe 48 inches, you know, because if it's like 4 feet. And then there's, it looks like, oh, God. Did you ever notice how everything gets tangled up? And you're like, how did it get tangled up? I had them all separated. It's like, all right. Whether you believe me or not, there were 10 there. I don't know if what I counted out, but there were 10. And I think it was a good deal. So, whatever. Is that it? No. Oh, this is the best. Okay. You know how they say the potatoes? Most of this stuff is potatoes, right? Now, we're going to get to the meat. Did I get the meat for cheap? No. I paid a lot per pound. You know what I mean? But it's worth it, because you sell that stuff, and it pays for everything. All right, here we go. That I'll do last. Ta-da! No, I'm just joking. This I gave him $1 for. I can put this on eBay for like probably 15 bucks or so, because it is JVC advertising pocket knife. As long as it's not too screwed up. Yeah, it's okay, fine. Who cares? All right. These two were $100. $100. I only spent $178 today. All this stuff, $78. All like this. Look. This little amount, 100. This, I fill a bucket, 78, whatever. This is worth it. And I don't even have a lot of money. I'm just spending lately. But here you go. I got this really lovely, it says sterling on it, and it is hallmarked. I'm not familiar with the hallmark. Could be DD or P. It could be PP. Whatever. I'm being an idiot. There, look, I don't know if, maybe Zuni, it's very nicely done. Inset, mother, pearl, turquoise, coral, stones. And for the 45, actually, everything came to 110. She said, we're like, can you just go 100? And they're like, fine, you know. Okay, it also came with these earrings. I can sell these earrings on eBay, maybe 30 bucks a piece. You know, this one may kind of match. You know, maybe we could put them together, but I'm thinking we could put them 25 to 30. I would say, you know what, 25 a piece. Cost me like $4 to chip, and you know, I'll make at least, say, on eBay fees 25, like $3 for 7, make it like $18 profit after expenses on each one. I might go like $25.99. I might go $26.99, and then I'll make a little bit more. All right, this is a card carrier. This is a card carrying case. This is sterling silver. Is it hallmark sterling silver? No, but the guy said he tested it. And this is an estate sale. I believe him. Look at the lovely, beautiful workmanship on this. I paid, Marie paid. And Marie was like, should I buy this? I'm like, what's the difference? It's beautiful. Look at just the lovely workmanship. Like, I don't know if that's like a pineapple pattern or whatever it is. And she said it also has I believe she says it's called cabochard stone, a little inset stone. I don't know, it looks blue to me, but that could be the light. It kind of looks blue to me, so whatever. Card carrying case, generally this should be Victorian. Again, it's not even marked anywhere that we could find. We're going to have to look really hard for it. It's got this little latch. Do a little bit further away, get some focus. Even the latch, I'm trying to get an area where it's less busy. Even the latch has a repose design in it. That's a word. Inside, it's kind of plain. No big deal. And again, I don't see any hallmarks anywhere indicating that it's silver, but the person tested it, and I believe this particular seller, he's an estate guy. I weighed it. There's about 2 1/3 ounces of silver here, so we wound up paying $6. Even look at the back. Look at that kind of optical pattern on the back. You know, you see that? That's really cool, right? And I think I already showed the sides there, in case I didn't see it. You know, I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm looking at the thing. Sometimes I'm going like, and I'm showing the sides, and I'm showing the latch and stuff like that, and I'm not really showing anything. I have to pay more attention to the back of the camera. Okay, because I'm looking at the item there. I'll show this side. That's the backpack where the spring opens. There's the other side. There's the front. There's the top. Beautiful repose work again. Here's the latch that opens. There's a little cabochard stone. And we paid $60 for this. And I think we're going to put it for, I don't know, I'm thinking no less than $150. I'm thinking $200. Maybe more depending on what they sell for. We shall see. Anyway, that's everything I got today. Tomorrow, God, it's supposed to rain, so everything's up in the air. If it doesn't rain tomorrow, guess where I'll be? I'll be at the Kenilworth Street Fair. I really want to do that one. I did good last year. It could mean some cash in my pocket, some money coming in, where I have none. I'm only relying on eBay, and I can't even say the charity of others because nobody's giving me nothing. Anyway. Quick shout outs to my friends. I'm going to put links to videos and their channels here. Subscribe to these people, check out their videos, watch them, thumbs up, like, do the same for me, whatever. VideoGamerDaryll, AJ ASAP Zonk, Naztalgic, Thrift Hunter, I'll do, Blue Bus Dave, I do AJ ASAP Zonk, Scummy Resellers. I got to give that channel a shout out. That's my shared channel. I've been posting random content on that. Check it out. We have fun with that channel, and you may like it. And also, I'm putting undercover footage, so there'll be footage of me walking around. There'll be my first video where I just do my thing, and then there'll be undercover footage on that video. Anybody else living a good life? Picking for treasures with Sherman. I think I watch his videos, but Sherman, your channel name is a little bit long for me to remember. It's a lot of syllables. Picking for treasures with Sherman. That's like 8 solid syllables, and like picking for treasures with Sherman. That's like 5 words. I can't remember that much stuff. But I do watch your videos, and I'm giving you a shout out. I believe you're in Canada. If I'm wrong, you can comment. It does. I'm sure it wouldn't make a difference. I'll give Nevermore-Antiques. I watch him occasionally, and a lot of other people like bigger channels than mine. Scrap and Pallet Man, I've been watching him. Scrap Vulture, I kind of like. For some reason, I've been liking scrap videos lately, even though I don't scrap and I never would scrap. Whatever. Anyway, I'm out of here. Right after this, you're going to see a quick clip of me walking up that driveway of failure, where I see a box full of Nintendo 64 games and possibly other goodies. And as I was getting very excited that I would get it, I turned off my camera, and 2 seconds later I was denied. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye. Kenilworth Street Fair tomorrow if it doesn't rain. If not, whatever. Bye. Bye. I don't know if you heard me with the stupid bus. Alright, look, they're having a garage sale, rain or shine, and I'm here. Ooh, it doesn't look like much. Games, oh my god. Hello.